So y'all, as you know, or some of you may not, Shagun is the cook of the household. But I did wait now. I cooked like 2 times this past month because it was the pasta, and I won't say the other meal because you're going to get on me about that. But anyway.
What was the other meal? All right, you have to be open and honest. That's what you're going to start at the show like that.
It was the pasta and oatmeal. I make oatmeal for But wait, it's not the like microwavable oatmeal. It's the stone.
Stop it. Steel cut oat.
Yeah, and you actually have to take.
It takes 15 minutes tops.
But do you know the method to make them good?
What's the method, Mariah?
You have to slow cook it. You have to turn it on low. You have to put the seasonings in. You have to let that simmer for a minute on low. Then slowly add in your milk, your whipping cream, your cinnamon, stuff like that.
Right.
But that's not my point.
It's just oatmeal, man.
That's not my point.
You need all that shit in your oatmeal.
I cooked, like 2 times within the past month. And so long story short, as I'm cooking, as I do these things, I just realized it's really no point of having like more than one really good cook. Like all you need is one. Because let's say if I did know how to cook as well as him, what is that doing? That's really actually just doing a little too much, in my opinion. I can come in as background and like help support and prep. You need some onions cut. I got you.
No, you don't either.
She's gonna tell him.
You can cut an onion, Mariah?
Yeah.
You can dice an onion.
I can julienne an onion. I can, slice it long ways, dice. What's the other?
Do you know that julienne is slicing long
yeah,
ways?
After I said it, I was like, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I took culinary class. I know this stuff, okay? I know the basics. Does that matter?
My bad.
I just cooked this month.
Yeah, you're right. Oatmeal.
No. I made a pasta with the shallots and everything. But anyway.
Wow. I didn't know about the shallots.
Yeah, the shallots and everything. Real garlic that you got to press down. All that. But anyway.
All that.
I'm just saying that's a realization for me. Ladies, especially these days, don't let these men make you think that you got to be the one to cook. Sometimes you get a man to cook, and that's okay.
No.
And that's perfectly fine.
No. The problem is some of you people out there, man and female, wasn't raised right. That's the issue. Right then and there. My mother raised me to be an independent young man, not to depend on anyone when it comes down to doing everything, cooking, cleaning. When it comes down to getting my stuff done, I get it done. Because that's the thing.
You're well-rounded. I will give you that.
Wait. I just want you to know this out there.
Are you?
You're hearing all these things.
No, you.
Me? Yeah.
You?
I'm not like a top pick. Like if you're choosing players, don't pick me first. Don't do that. But I can do what needs to be done.
Who?
Krilla.
Oh no.
I don't know who that is.
It's 7 people that
Literally, and in these situations, the issue here is that she could be a Goku, but she chooses not to.
Ooh, not a bar.
I'm just saying. And in a lot of situations, a lot of people out there can be a Goku, but they just want to sit there and say they trying to play their role. At the end of the day, your role is to be available.
Yamcha.
That's the one thing. Come on now. Look, Yamcha. Wait, because at the end of the day, think about this. There's how many people on the NBA team?
14.
14? 15, 14? 15, 14. But there's a lot of niggas who know how to play a role. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, they're a Swiss Army knife. That's what you got to be in life. Don't sit there and be basically sitting there and just always depend on your role. You don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know where you're going to be at.
That's not true. First of all, since you want to add basketball in, it's about teamwork. And that's the same thing that it's about.
Did you just hear what I just said?
Yeah. But if you know your position, you play your role. You don't need to know. I don't need to know how to play his position and mine.
You should though, because you don't.
I'm gonna know my position.
Next man up in a situation. That's the issue.
No, hell no, Mariah. He's wrong.
I know he's wrong.
Everybody gotta play their role.
No,
it's a system.
No. I'm not saying the system isn't there. I'm saying don't say my bad. I'm saying the system is in a situation. Let's say, what's it called? You got
you need to be ready to jump in.
Klay Thompson comes out. Guess who came in? Jordan Poole. Literally, and guess what? That's what happens. Guess what? He had to sit his ass back down when it came down to it, and that's the thing.
Okay. Sometimes you just gotta be ready for the moment.
Exactly.
When the moment calls on you, you gotta be ready to step.
And don't sit there.
And you're not a stepper.
Exactly.
Shagun said you don't step on shit.
Exactly. And then
I play my role. Nah, for real. Let me stop playing. Let me stop, because I'm not even trying to get your blood pressure high. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, for real, it is important to be well-rounded and, you know, to be able to take care of yourself and not depend on someone, because I definitely depend on him when it comes to my meals every single day. And that's not the best. But, you know, I don't think I need to be on his level, but I could do better. I think what I did was good.
If you
Okay, don't talk.
How was the pasta, Shagun?
Don't even get me
It
started.
was that
No, it was terrible.
I should have took a picture. It wasn't that. So you gonna give this energy on camera?
She gonna blame. She know what she did. She blamed the pasta. She said it was the noodles I was using. It
was undercooked.
No. This was a shrimp scampi, but because I didn't have the appropriate noodles, I had to use, what are those, like rigatoni?
The large ones.
The large, like, rigatoni circles. You don't use that on shrimp scampi. So that messed up the vibe, because it was an oil-based sauce. And so those big old noodles, they can't get the sauce on there like they need to be. So that is a real thing. That's a real thing.
Tell us. What is your
And
opinion?
he didn't say none
You're
of
the
this.
professional cook. Tell us.
The issue was, first off.
Let's get into it.
First off, I guess she used lemon.
Okay, and I shouldn't have let the lemon seeds stay in there because they taste bitter.
And I was crunching on them hoes thinking like, oh, this was shrimp. But it wasn't. It was lemon seeds. So there was
You know what?
Second thing, in these situations, the pasta was very al dente. very, very.
I let
too
you
soft.
taste it.
Actually, no. Excuse me.
Just chewy as hell.
Exactly. It was hard. It was very like
almost tough.
Things like that. You're supposed to use the pasta water and like actually, but I'm saying you used the pasta water, but you didn't use it to the best of its ability. And the one thing about Mariah that I always have an issue with is that instead of her just looking these things up and just seeing her failure, she's gonna fail all the way through and be like,
Just be like,
I did it. I tried.
You trust yourself too much.
I tried, and then I'd be like, no, nigga, you could have looked this up and say, because she could sense when it's going wrong, but she gonna say, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing through. That's not the way to go when it comes down to cooking. You can always revamp your meal, just literally sitting there and just seeing what you're doing wrong, looking up things to help yourself out. But you choose, when you gonna fail, you say, I'm gonna fail hard, like literally. So that's what
I can't believe you right now. I asked you for feedback, and you didn't want to give no feedback.
Now
you got.
He didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, that's a damn lie.
In person, he wanted to do it on camera.
That's a damn lie.
He wanted to do it in front of our
He
audience.
loves an audience.
Shout out,
So big surprise.
Hey, shout out. Listen.
Big surprise.
Move on. Somebody else said that I gotta be
Whatever.
I'm tired of talking about this.
Let's proceed.